So this is my YouTube channel. I don't have like that many followers, but this was requested of me to do because apparently I tell stories good. So shout out to Sam. I just started my testosterone, which is a big process. I've been doing it for 3 weeks now. This week will be the 4th on Thursday, the 4th week that I've done it. So far I can already feel a change, and I can already hear a change in my voice. Will you stop? My voice has gotten a little bit deeper. Stop it. It's my dog. Come here. But, I already can hear a change, and it's a good change because it's what I wanted. So I'm just gonna tell, about my life and where I come from. I was born down here in Cumberland, Maryland. I'm 21 years old. I just turned 21 on the 10th of June. I was put into foster care when I was 10. I was adopted at age 14. Met a girl that I was dating, that I got with, and I moved with her to an apartment, with her and her best friend to an apartment it was a day before I was 18 that I moved out of my adoptive home and went to, live in my own place with them. And that ended up not working out. I mean, we stayed together for almost a year and ended up not working out because of circumstances that I will not get into. So I come back home because my great grandmother broke her hip. She tripped over a rug and broke it, so I had to come back down here and help her out, make her breakfast every morning and watch over her to make sure she didn't fall again. So after, about a couple months, I ended up meeting another girl that I ended up getting with, and we ended up breaking up after 4 months. And then I ended up getting with another girl, probably a couple months after that, after I, had time to myself. And I was with that girl for almost a year, and then we broke up. And then most recently I was with a girl who still has a husband, and she has a kid. And the hardest part of letting go was having to let go of that kid. Being so used to seeing that kid. We didn't date that long, but I felt a connection to that kid. And I felt a connection to her. And I know maybe I shouldn't be sad about it. People keep telling me to cheer up, stop being sad. It's not the end of the world. You'll find somebody else. There's nobody like her. And that's what the hard part is. There's nobody that will ever amount to her. None of my exes did. And I know that she'll always be there for me and she'll always care about me. But she can't be there the way that I'd like her to. I was promised that she'd watch my process of me becoming who I'm meant to be, and that was broken. I'm not mad. I'm just a little upset and disappointed at the fact. I'm used to being let down. I'm used to people telling me one thing and doing another. I'm used to being hurt. It's life. You get hurt, but you get back up and you keep going. Even whenever it hurts. The one good thing about her was, even though I am who I am, she never judged me for it. She said she'd always care, she'd always be there. She just can't be here for me. She can't see me. And that hurts me every day. But I'll eventually get over it one day and I'll be better for it. Things happen for a reason. Maybe I was meant to be heartbroken. Maybe somebody better will come along. You never know. But it's just the simple fact that I try my best to always be there for somebody. And at the end, it's never enough. And that's not okay to me. I always put others' feelings above my own. And I end up getting hurt. Happens every time. And I'm not saying that I hate her, because I don't hate her. I love her. I'll always have love for her and I'll always care for her. But I was promised things that were broken. And I understand. She had no choice. But it's just the simple fact that I could have known earlier. I should have been told earlier, because I felt like I was being led on. And that's one thing I don't do well with, is being led on. I don't want my time wasted. No, she wasn't a waste of time. She was a great girl. She still is a great girl. And I hope the best for her, and I hope she's happy. That's all I want for her. I keep telling myself, maybe it'll be better if I'm not in her life, because all I'll do is drag her down. Because of when I get in my depressed moods, but everybody gets into their depressed moods. But I just think of what her life would be like if she hadn't met me, and it probably would have been better. Probably would have been a lot better. She deserves the world. And he better give it to her, or I will, seriously, I won't tell you what I'll do. I'm not gonna do anything illegal, but I'll make sure he knows about himself. So if the person I'm talking about ever watches this, and you know who you are, I hope he treats you right. I hope that when you look at him, you see the moon and the stars. I hope that when he looks at you, he just stares in the air eyes and knows that you're the one for him. I hope whenever you're sick, he rubs your back, or whenever you don't feel good, or whenever your legs hurt, that he grabs lotion and rubs them for you. I hope that he treats you like the queen that you deserve to be treated like. I hope he gives you everything in the world. All I want is for you to be happy, and for you to have a good life, and for your son to have a good life. Even if that includes me not being in it. I will always care for you, and I will always love you, and I will always be here for you, no matter what. Just promise if he ever does anything that you come to me. If you ever see this, which you probably won't, but if you ever do, just promise me that you'll come to me. And we can talk about it, or we can just sit there and not talk about it and just look at each other. But Sam, Peyton, if you're watching this, there you go. Oh, be quiet. Nobody's there. Anyway, I'm gonna end this.